Welcome to the Jungle Clones. Good to see you. Happy Friday. It is A-Bomb, and Coast to Coast is finally back. You caught a little bit of us yesterday as I was at the Braves game with the Pirates Braves, and I was on location for that victory. Good to see you there, but it's been a few days since I've been able to stream from home due to some problems with YouTube, and it looks like we're finally back. And what a better time to be back than the first time since the very opening series of the season that we've faced the Phillies. So here we go. The Phillies are in second place. Braves a game and a half up on the Phillies. And tonight's pitching matchup is a good one. It is Max Fried taking the mound for Atlanta. Max has a 7-3 record. His ERA is 3.75, and he'll face Nick Pivetta, who is 4-1 on the year with a 4.93 ERA. The Phillies swept the Braves last time around. This is the first time we've seen them since then. So let's repay the favor. Here we go. Max Fried kicks and fires, and we are underway from Atlanta on a Friday night, and it's a beautiful one. What a great week it's been with highs topping out in the 70s. And so Segura leads things off for the Fightin' Phils, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Good to see Sergeant Gibby already with us. The game tonight brought to you by TreasureHunt.ga and Waffle House. And here's the 0-2 pitch. A little bit high. So the Braves swept the Pirates. And that was a rare 4-game sweep. You don't see that every day. The 1-2 pitch is fouled away. McCutchen no longer in the lineup for the Phils. He's out for the year with an ACL. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It's fouled away. And here's the 1-2 from Fried. Another foul. Good to see Sergeant Gibby down in the dugout. We expect to have a lively dugout tonight with this big game going on. Hit us up down there. Let us know where you're watching tonight. Here's the 1-2 pitch. This one is lifted into left field. Will anybody get it? And yes, Acuna grabs it for the out. And there's out number 1. And Bryce Harper batting second. And here he comes. So let's take a look at Bryce's numbers. Not quite what everybody was hoping for. At this point in the season, so here it is. Not too shabby. 250 batting average, 11 home runs, and 46 RBIs for Bryce. First pitch to him is bounced over to Dansby on a first. 2 out. And so batting third tonight for the Phillies is JT Realmuto. 278 average for the catcher. 10 home runs and 36 RBIs. And here's the pitch to him. It's in there for a strike. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 called. We'll bring you some of the Jim Rome show from earlier today in between innings. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 3. So, on just 10 pitches, Max Fried is able to retire the Phillies 1-2-3. So, after the top of the first, no score. Braves coming up to bat right after this. Let's do this. Here we go. Nick Pivetta kicks and fires. And the Philly pitcher deals his first offering of the night. And it's outside to Acuna, 1-0. It is Nick Pivetta on the mound for the Phillies. He has a 4-1 record and a 4.93 ERA. Second pitch is fouled away. It's 1-1 to Ronald Acuna. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It is in there. Strike 2. Braves have won 7 straight. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Dansby steps in. And here's Dansby. And he hits the first pitch over to his counterpart at short. Throw on to first. Just in time, out number 2. And so Freddie Freeman steps in, batting third tonight. Freddie, 311 average, 18 home runs, 46 RBIs. First pitch is a ball. How you living on this Friday night? Here's the 1-0 pitch. Freddie fouls it into the seats. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is high. Two one pitch to Freddie. He fouls this one away. It's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swings and misses. So that'll take care of the Braves in the first. Nothing doing. We head to the second inning on a Friday night in Atlanta. No score. Phillies and Braves. More of that coming your way right after these messages. Rhys Hoskins steps in for the Phillies, leading off the second inning, and he looks at strike one. .273 average for him, 14 home runs, and 47 driven in for the cleanup hitter, and he looks at a ball. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. High. Same two teams tomorrow night, 7:20 Eastern, first pitch. Bone Crusher plans on having that one for you. And we hope to hear from him a little bit later tonight in the dugout. 2-1 pitch. One's hit, deep to right field, but not deep enough. Markakis grabs it on the track. There's out number one. Jay Bruce steps in. And so Jay Bruce is your hitter. Veteran journeyman slugger hits the first one into shallow right, and it falls in. Duck Schnort. And that's the first base runner tonight for either team. Jay Bruce with a single. Jay Bruce on first, one out, and up steps Scott Kingery, 315, 7 home runs and 18 RBIs for the center fielder. And here's the pitch. It is fouled away. Big time shift on for Kingery, playing him to pull. So the infielders are stacked up on the left side for the righty. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Low. Just his second season, Kingery appears to be having a successful second campaign with his 315 average and 7 home runs. Here's the 1-1 pitch from the left-hander Freed. This one's hit back up in the middle into center field for a base hit. Back-to-back singles, and runners are on first and second with 1 out. Solid single back up the box. So here's Sean Rodriguez with runners on first and second. He looks at a ball. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Excuse me, foul ball. It is. Oh, apparently that was not a foul ball. It is a foul ball. Okay, late signal from the ump. So it was a foul tip, but the ump didn't call it, so the runners thought it was a wild pitch and advanced. Then the ump says, oh, excuse me, that was indeed foul. Go back to your bases. Okay, then. So with all that, it's 1-1. Runners on first and second, 1 out. And so here we go with the 1-1. This one is hit into left field, base hit. Bruce around third. He will score, and the Phillies take the lead. It's 1-0. Rodriguez, RBI single. Armando Jimenez, welcome in. Am I live every game? Not every single game, no. But most games. Between the Bone Crusher and myself, we cover just about everything. So welcome in, Armando. Glad to see Ninja Pro Laser in on a Friday night. Welcome in. And in case you're wondering who the Bone Crusher is, click on the info button in the top right of my screen, and you'll get a link to his channel. He does most of the games that I do not do, including tomorrow night's game, 7:20 Eastern Time. And so with runners on first and second, Phillies have something cooking, already a run in. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Hernandez. It's a foul ball. Yeah, Ninja, let's keep up this winning streak. We got this. Just need to escape this inning with further damage, with no further damage, that is. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bounces in there. All right, Armando, thanks for checking in from San Jose. Yeah, you're welcome to subscribe to our channel and make sure to hit up the Bone Crushers. And between that, you'll be able to keep up with us. And so here's a 1-2 pitch to Hernandez. Called strike 3. Out number 2. That's big. That's really big. So that brings up the pitcher, Nick Pivetta. He's up there with 2 runners on and 2 outs. Swung on a miss. Strike 1 to him. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in from San Jose. I am coming at you live from Metro Atlanta on a Friday night. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Did he go? He did go. It's 1-2, I think. The scoreboard's all jacked up right about now. There we go. 0-2 is the official count. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Just a little bit inside. The umpire flinched a little bit, but held off, and that's a ball. We'll hit you up with some of the Jim Rome show from earlier today. Coming up in between innings. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Inside. It's 2-2. So runners on first and second with 2 outs, and the pitcher in the batter's box. Fried fakes the throw to second base. That was pitch number 30. The last one from Fried. Here comes number 31. And it's the 2-2 pitch, fouled away. So good battle going on between Pivetta, the Phillies pitcher, and Max Fried here in the second inning. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Let's get him right here. Instead, it's fouled away. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to the pitcher. This one is hit in front of the catcher, fair, and he throws on a first. A swinging bunt, and that retires the side, but the Phillies score first. So we head to the bottom of the second inning. It is the Phillies 1, the Braves nothing. I am A-Bomb. You're watching Coast to Coast. Here's Jim Rome in between innings, courtesy of CBS Sports Radio from earlier today.
Welcome to the jungle. A tremendous Friday to you. Nice to have you here. Program brought to you by Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans. Rocket Mortgage is with you every step of the way to provide a seamless mortgage experience. We have an amazing Friday program for you, so let's get at it. 1-800-636-8686. If you know what you want to talk about, you want to hit me right now. Now, I am going to front load. I've got back-to-back interviews in hour number 1. Rex Hoggard joins me. We talk U.S. Open in about 15 minutes later on this hour. In fact, right after that interview, a conversation with a tight end for the Baltimore Ravens, Hayden Hurst. In hour number 2, Reed Forgrave, CBS Sports basketball reporter. In hour number 3, Alvin's legendary week that was. Also, we have another Smack Off profile, player profile. Today, Stevie Carbone. The Smack Off is a week from today. 7 more days. Today's show, then 4 shows, then Friday. Where are you a week from today? Once again, 1-800-636-8686. Oh, can I have a minute? It's Friday. The flight deck's in the house. If you're watching on CBS Sports Network, you can see him.
Man, I am dangerous.
James Kelly. Did you back it in? Did you den him up? Did you go looking for the flight deck? Omaha! He's in the house. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me. Hit Hawk. Hit Alvy. Hit the flight deck. Hit Ike. Email me at Rome, R-O-M-E, at haveatake.com. All right, so those are the interviews. Let's start off with a take or two off the very top. Let me start off by saying the Toronto Raptors are the NBA champions. That is something that has never been said on this show before, and it's being said right now. Here are a few more things that have never been said on this show. Much maligned, Kyle Lowry is an NBA champion. Mark Gasol is an NBA champion. Fred bleeping Van Vliet is an NBA champion. And, of course, Kawhi is an NBA champion.
We'll hit some of that later on in between innings. So we're back, bottom of the second, and Josh Donaldson leads things off. Donaldson cranks one. This one's way out in the left field seats. Solo blast for Donaldson. Number 10 on the year. We're tied at 1. Just like that, we're tied back up. That one was really not in its comfort zone. It was high and outside, but somehow he turned around on it and pulled it into left center. Way to go, Donaldson. Worst haircut on the team, but one hell of a third baseman, and he can swing the lumber too. So batting fifth tonight, With nobody on and nobody out and one run already in, it's Nick Markakis. And he looks at a ball. It's 1-1. Pitch is in there. Strike two. One-two pitch is fouled away. Donaldson's home run, an estimated 439 feet. Nick Markakis batting .276, 6 home runs and 35 RBIs. The 1-2 pitch is fouled away. Braves had 11 home runs in the 4-game series against Pittsburgh. Markakis fouls away the 1-2 pitch. And we're off to a good start here against the Phillies with one in the bottom of the second. The 1-2 pitch. Foul tipped, and the catcher could not hang on. The 1-2 pitch is inside to Markakis. Two-two pitch is fouled off. I was at the Braves game yesterday, and if you didn't get a chance, you can catch a snippet of me being out there live. It's on the YouTube channel. And Markakis swings and misses, strike three. It was a beautiful day yesterday at the park. Businessman special, noon start, great crowd, fun times. Braves win. And so Austin Riley had the day off yesterday. He did get up and pinch hit unsuccessfully, and he's back in the starting lineup tonight with his .290 average, and he looks at strike one, 88-mile-an-hour curveball. Austin Riley, 10 home runs already for the rookie. Pitch is outside. It's 1-1. Swings and misses at the ball that was way outside, and that seems to be his weakness right now is like garbage pitches way outside. That's where you want to pitch Riley now. So here's the 1-2 pitch. This one is dribbled back to the pitcher. He throws on to first, and Riley is retired. 2 out. And who's up next? It happens to be none other than Brian McCann. He hits one into center field, and that one drops in, a little blooper. And McCann on first with a single. Ozzie Albies steps in with 2 out. Brian McCann I love the dude, but he's got some kind of bro country intro music. I noticed it when I was at the game yesterday, and now I just heard it again. This one is flared into left field. That's out number 3. Ozzy Albies cannot get it done. And that's the end of the second inning. However, the Braves end up tying it up. Josh Donaldson goes yard. And we head now to the third inning in Atlanta on a Friday night. A-Bomb coast to coast with you. And the score is 1-1. Back. Here we go. Third inning. Segura leads it off for the Phillies, and he looks at ball 1. We're moving right along. On a Friday night, it's A-Bomb and Coast to Coast with you. All the action tonight brought to you by treasurehunt.ga. Click Sports Fans. It's now ball 2 on the leadoff man for the Phillies, Segura. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Chopped over to third. Donaldson bare hands, throws it into the seats. And so he takes second on the error. Donaldson should have just put it in his pocket, as they say, but instead he threw it sideways over to first base, nowhere near Freddie Freeman, and it ended up bouncing up into the stands for the error. So runner on second, nobody out, and the Phillies have something cooking in the top of the third, and Bryce Harper is back in there. Grounded out last time up. 11 home runs, 46 RBIs. Bryce is batting .249. And the pitch is just outside. Runner on second, nobody out, and here's the pitch to Bryce. Uh-oh, this one is a no-doubter. You can put that on the board. Out of here, 2-run blast for Bryce Harper. So the Phillies retake the lead. It's 3-1. That's his 12th. No doubter. He grooved that one pretty much, did Fried. And Harper got around on that one in a hurry. 431 feet is your projected home run distance, brought to you by Delta Airlines. And so with nobody out, couple of runs in, here is Real Muto. He's 0 for 1. We're efforting the Bone Crusher. We're hoping to hear from him tonight. It's just after 7 o'clock Central Time, so he's just getting started with his night. It is officially 8:01 here in Metro Atlanta. It is 5:01 on the West Coast. Happy Friday to ya. It's A-Bomb, and our show is Coast to Coast. Chopped over to Dansby, throws on to first, and Real Muto is out number 1. And Reese Hoskins steps in, the cleanup man for the Phillies. Max Fried already with 41 pitches, and we're just underway in the top of the 3rd. Glad to have Armando Jimenez on board. Also, Ninja Pro Laser, Sergeant Gibby. We know we're going to hear from Mexican for Golovkin. We know it's just a matter of time there. And all of our other regulars we expect to hear from also. So when you get in the dugout, give us a shout. It's a 1-0 count to Reese Hoskins. Here's the pitch. In there. It's 1-1. Stream health is looking good after a few days of not being able to live stream due to some YouTube mishaps and some crazy internet outages that have plagued the United States over the past couple of weeks. What is going on there? Are we getting hacked by the enemy? What is going on with the outages? The 1-2 pitch is bounced up there. Two-two pitch to Hoskins. Here it comes. Swings and misses. Out number 2, Reese Hoskins is retired on strikes. So 2 outs and nobody on base. Couple of runs in. Number 5 man steps in there and fouls it away. That is Jay Bruce. He's 1 for 1. We ask you to like and subscribe if this is your first time around. Pitch to Bruce is outside. He's 1 for 1 tonight on the season. 236 average, 19 bombs, and 41 RBIs. The 1-1 pitch is low. Here comes pitch number 50 on the night for Fried. And it happens to be a strike, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch to Bruce. This one is hit high and fairly deep, but it's caught just shy of the fence by Markakis, and that'll do it for the Phillies. But they put up 2 on a 2-run home run from the enemy, Bryce Harper. And so now we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Braves have some catching up to do against the Phillies on this Friday night. Let's do it as we go into the bottom of the 3rd. That will be coming up for you right after these messages. Max Fried is leading off the bottom of the 3rd. He's batting .208 on the year. Pretty damn good for a pitcher. He's got a 2-1 count. He's worked that against Pavetta. 2-1 pitch is taken for a ball. It's 3-1. Ronald Acuna due up next. And then after that, it would be Dansby Swanson. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swings and misses. He had a good cut at the 94-mile-an-hour fastball. The payoff pitch. Fouled away. Good cut. The 3-2 again. Fouled away again. Couple of home runs in the game. Josh Donaldson went yard for the Braves as Max Fried fouls away the pitch again. Good battle going on. 8 pitches in this at bat so far. And then Bryce Harper with a 2-run blast for the Phillies. Fouled away again. Pitch number 9 to Fried. And so he's really working it here. Another 3-2. Another foul ball. Next pitch will be number 11 in the at-bat. Another 3-2. Another foul ball. Sean Newcomb will be getting the start tomorrow. He's coming back out of the bullpen, and he will start tomorrow for the Braves. That game, 7:20 Eastern. And another foul ball. Aaron Nola will take the mound for the Phillies. And we expect Bone Crusher to bring you that contest tomorrow. Another 3-2 pitch. And it's ball 4. So, hell of an at-bat. Took, I think, about 12 pitches. 13 pitches, they say. And it ends up with the pitcher leading off the bottom of the third with a pass. Got a mound visit for the Phillies. Because guess who's up? It is Acuna. And he fouls off the first pitch. It goes off his foot. Here's the 0-1. It's high. Glad to have our special sponsor for the night, Waffle House, on board, along with TreasureHunt.ga, bringing us all of tonight's action. It's now 2-1 to Acuna. If the Phillies win tonight, and the 2-1 pitch is swung and a miss by Acuna, by the way. Phillies win tonight, they're just a half game back. The Braves win tonight, they're 2.5 up on the Phillies. Each game, head-to-head, is a 2-game swing. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Acuna. This one is a shot into left field, base hit. A single for Acuna. And so runners now on first and second with nobody out. Braves have something cooking. Well, Brigado, welcome on board. And Dansby Swanson comes in. Good to have Paraguay on board. And Dansby looks at a ball. Oh, 1 pitch is fouled away. 0-2. And here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the 0-2 pitch swung on a miss. Dansby is retired. 1 out and runners still on first and second. Viva Paraguay. Yes, indeed. South America. Welcome on board. And so Freddie Freeman steps in, batting .310, 18 home runs, and he swings and misses at the first pitch. We welcome all of our international guests into the dugout tonight, as well as our friends across the United States of America. 0-1 pitch is a little bit outside. It's 1-1. That was pitch number 50 for Pivetta as we're in the bottom of the third. Here's the 1-1. This one is hit high into center field. Is it going to be deep enough? No, it's caught on the track for out number 2. Max Fried manages to tag up and move over to third base. So now with 2 outs, we have runners on the corners. So what started off promising is now going to have to take some 2-out lightning if we're going to score here in the third. And coming up next, Josh Donaldson. He hit a solo home run last at bat. That was number 10 on the year. Another one would be sweet. And so the pitch outside. Runners on the corners, 2 outs, and Josh Donaldson is in the box. Here's the 1-0 pitch. This one is sharply hit, but right to the shortstop, who underhands over to the second baseman, covering for the force out at second base. So that is going to wrap it up for the Braves in the third inning. It looked promising, but damage control from Philadelphia. Braves do not score. So we head now to the fourth inning in Atlanta on a beautiful Friday night. Thanks for being here with us on Coast to Coast. My name is A-Bomb, and I will be right back with more Braves. We are back. Let's get it. So we are in the top of the fourth inning. The Phillies have a 3-1 lead. Fried is back in there for Atlanta. And Kingery steps in. He's 1 for 1. There's strike one. Here's the 0-1 to Kingery, who's 1 for 1 today. He looks at a ball. One pitch is fouled away. It's 1-2. Rodriguez and Hernandez all due up next for the Phillies. Freddie did almost hit a home run. One more biscuit for breakfast, Gibby. Here's the 1-2 to Kingery. Inside, it's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Bounced up there, 3-2. Payoff pitch to Kingery. Here it is. Fouled away. We will get you a scoreboard around the National League East coming up. We owe that to you. Here comes the payoff to Kingery. Bounce over to third. That's just foul. Still 3-2. The Nationals are up on the Diamondbacks, 3-2. That one's in the fifth inning. We have the Cardinals and Mets tied at 1. Mets coming into Atlanta after this series. And that is your National League East scoreboard brought to you by TreasureHunt.ga. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Another foul ball. Hope you had a great week. I did. I only worked Monday through Wednesday. I was at the yard yesterday for the Businessman Special, then the Braves won that one. So that was all good, and then I took today off too. The 3-2, another foul, so another really long at bat. This one is about at that 10 pitch mark. Three-two pitch again. Uh-oh. This one is hit long and deep and gone. Solo home run for Kingery. Number 8 for the year. And it's Phillies 4, Braves 1. So Fried's kind of struggled last 2-3 games. And again tonight, I really want to try to beat these guys. Want to win this series really bad. Not getting off to a great start, but it's not out of hand quite yet. It's just 4-1 Phillies. Rodriguez up now. He's 1 for 1. Nobody on. Nobody out. A run is in, and Scott Kingery's home run traveled an estimated 437 happy feet. The 0-1 pitch bounces up there. Here's the 1-1. This one's hit hard to right field. Markakis makes a nice catch in the corner for out number 1. First pitch is hit foul to Hernandez. It's 0-1 on him. Nice backhand grab on the replay by Markakis. Right in the right field corner. He knows where the walls are out there, and he was able to make the catch and brace himself before running into the wall. The 0-1 pitch outside. Hit to Ozzie, and he gets rid of it in a hurry and gets the out. Nice play, Ozzie, on the ground ball. 2 outs, top of the 4th. That'll bring up the pitcher. Pivetta steps in. He's 0 for 1 tonight. And he looks at a ball. 1-0 is in there. More Jim Rome coming up for you in between innings. And the 1-1 pitch is high. It's 2-1. Fried working quickly. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's low. It's 3-1 on the pitcher. Here's the 3-1. Right through there. Right down Cobb Parkway. And it's now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Called strike 3. So that'll do it. We go now to the bottom of the 4th inning. It is the Phillies 4 and the Braves 1. Time to go to work and get something going. And now we bring you the Jim Rome Show from earlier today, compliments of CBS Sports Radio.
But he already was an NBA champion, and he had a Finals MVP to his credit, and now he's got 2. And he sure as hell earned that second one. Man, there was so much that went down last night. I don't even have time to get to all of it in one take. I'm not even sure I can cover that first quarter in a single take. That first 12 minutes had pretty much everything, starting with Kyle Lowry, who was unconscious and gave them exactly the start that they needed in a barn that was peaking for the defending champs. Here are the first 3 baskets of the night. Lowry layup, Lowry 3, Lowry 3. This guy comes out on a personal 8-0 run. And even after Golden State scored, he had another 3 to make that score. Lowry 11, Golden State 2. So if you were wondering how the Raptors were going to show up after that painful ending to Game 5, Mr. Toronto Raptor had your answer. Kyle Lowry put that team on his back at the start. Not only that, he took over FVV's presser.
Kyle Lowry, Toronto Raptors. Fred, how does it feel to be a world champion?
It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable to have guys like Kyle Lowry on your team who step up and go for 15 in the first quarter, but he should have had 50. But, he slowed down, so I just want to come out there in the second half and bail him out and try to help him for his legacy. They kill my man all the time in the playoffs. He gets more slandered than everybody I ever seen in the league. And so to have him be able to hold that trophy up tonight, that's what means the most for us.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm not sure slander is the actual word, but he's right. That guy's taking an awful lot of heat in the postseason. And he's also right when he says he could have had 50. I thought he was going to get 50. And then Lowry was joined by Pascal Siakam, who was draining threes. But because it was Game 6, Klay Thompson came up huge. Game 6 Klay. That's not just a nickname. That is a lifestyle. It's a way of life. He was keeping Golden State in that game. And then they broke out a 2-3 zone to confuse the Raptors. And if that were not confusing enough, Jamal McGlure was going viral for that shot of him standing behind the Raptors bench using a paper cup as a megaphone. And all of that was still in the first quarter. Hell, I was gassed myself after the first 12 minutes, and I was sitting in my living room on my couch. And the second quarter was just as good. 2 elite teams going at each other, showing a hell of a lot of pride and leaving it all out there. And it didn't slow down in the third quarter either. There was Klay hitting an absolutely ridiculous 3 to tie it at 76.
Bad pass. Siakam out of bounds, saved it. Draymond's got it up to Klay Thompson. He'll pull up and fire for 3. It's good! It's good! Klay Thompson off the dribble in transition has tied the game at 76.
All right. The Jim Rome Show, compliments of CBS Sports Radio. Good to see the Bone Crusher in on a Friday night, and glad we're back here. It's been a few days. We had some technical problems. We had some YouTube issues, but it looks like we're back. Austin Riley in with 1 out. Jumps on the first pitch, and it's foul. So, Crusher, let us know how the audio sounds. Hopefully we're good. Braves have some work to do. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Riley hits it the other way, and that one's in there for a single. So Austin Riley on first with 1 out. Here's Brian McCann, and we were talking earlier about McCann's walk-up music. He's got some really shitty bro country as his walk-up, and I know this because I was at the ball game yesterday, and I heard it a few times, and then I just heard it again tonight earlier, just now, in fact, when he came up to bat. So that's a shame. But, McCann, he's 35 years old. He's country strong. He's got a beard. He was born in Athens, Georgia. Probably drives a badass pickup truck. He is just in that country music demo, that demographic. Can't help it. Braves down by 3. There's 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Riley's on first, and McCann is batting. And he takes another ball. It's 3-1. Throw goes over to first base. Riley is back. Here's the 3-1. McCann thought it was ball 4. And it was ball 4, but it was called a strike, so it's 3-1 to McCann. Here comes the payoff. Runners going, swung on a missed strike 3. Throw down to second is in there. Riley is caught stealing. Strike him out. Throw him out. Double play. Not the way we wanted to end this inning. And so that'll do it for the Braves in the 4th. We now head to the 5th. Phillies have a 4-1 lead.
And then shockingly, I guess at this point, and maybe it shouldn't be shocking, but at this point, the worst possible thing that could have happened did happen. Klay Thompson went down.
Takes it down the lane, falls down, lost the ball, turnover. Here comes Curry. Curry to Thompson. Thompson to the rim, goes up. He got fouled from behind, trying to dunk it. Danny Green with the foul, and Thompson's hurt. He's hurt.
His left knee. Tim, he is really hurt.
Danny Green fouled him as he flew in for a dunk. He fouled him from behind. How many more injuries must this team go through?
I just don't like the way he reacted when he was on the ground.
Man, that was horrible. That was absolutely terrible. The overhead camera that had that shot showed his reaction as he lay on the floor. It was gut-wrenching. He's helped off the court. He's headed down the tunnel, and you know he's done. I mean, you saw his reaction. You saw how awkwardly he landed. There was no way he was not done for the night. Except the next thing you know, he's turning around, and he's back out there on the floor, and he's knocking down free throws, shooting free throws, and making free throws with what turned out to be a shredded ACL. What an absolute legend. I mean, I'll get to the heart and the toughness of this Warriors team in a minute because they deserve their own take for pure toughness alone. But that was massive. That was an amazing moment, an incredible moment. Not only did he make the 2 free throws, he was headed back down the court to play defense. I mean, are you kidding me about that? Draymond later on said, "Are you kidding me about that?"
But also with Klay, if they would have let him stay out there, he would have stayed. That's just who he is. You see, he try to run back down the floor. Like, what are you doing? That's Klay. How many people is going to play with a hamstring injury? No one. Like, no one does that.
Like, no one does that. Like, Klay wanted to play Game 3 with that hamstring injury. And to be honest, I was watching him last night, and I was thinking to myself, how in the world is this guy moving as well as he is with a hamstring injury? In fact, he looks better to me now than he did prior to that hamstring injury. And then he goes out there and he shreds his knee, and he wants to stay out there. Like he went back up the court. He's out there with a ripped ACL, but didn't want to leave the game. He told Steve Kerr he only needed a couple of minutes of rest, and then he'd go back in. And yet moments later, you see him leaving the arena on crutches. I mean, what an absolute warrior in every single way possible. And this rap that the Warriors are a soft, finesse team is the biggest load of crap ever. More on that, though, a little bit later on. Meanwhile, Steve Kerr has got to figure out who the hell he has left. They were down KD. They were down
Phillies
Klay. Kerr starts the fourth quarter with Jonas
right
Jerebko, Quinn Cook, Sean Livingston, DeMarcus Cousins, and Draymond Green.
The jungle
and there were jokes. Lots of jokes.
And so, top of the 5th, leadoff man up for the Phillies. Segura is 1 for 2. It's 2-2. Bone Crusher reporting 109 subs. Crush the sub button. Let me rip a couple of likes tonight. Thank you so much. And now there's 1 out in the inning as Segura grounds out. We're on the top of the 5th on a Friday night. Coast to coast, bringing it to you. Phillies Braves tomorrow night, also 7:20 Eastern time, and we expect the Bone Crusher will be bringing you that game. We've got his card back up in the box. If you look on the top right of your screen, you'll see the info button. That is your pathway to the Bone Crusher's channel. Bryce Harper hit a 2-run home run earlier tonight. Count is 1-1 now on him. Would love to get to 110 subscriptions by the end of the night. Nice round number. We're trying to hit 200 and eventually get to that 1K mark. Little dribbler to the pitcher. He underhands over to Freddie Freeman for out number 2. At some point, our goal is to overtake the Goose. But for now, the Goose owns my ass with his 1,100 subscribers. In fact, if you want to go over to his channel and say, hey, all you subscribers over here, why don't you check out A-Bomb's channel over here? That would be swell. And here's JT Real Muto, 0 for 2 today. Up there with 2 outs, nobody on base. Trying to hold him right here at 4-1. And hopefully the Braves can come back in the bottom of the 5th and start going to work and chipping away at this lead. 1-0 pitch is swung and a missed. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's inside to Real Muto. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit foul, 2-2. Fried gets set to deliver the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. That was pitch number 86 on the night for Fried, so you know, and I believe we've heard that he's on a pitch count anyway, just in general for the rest of this year, so we know he's only got maybe a few pitches left in this game. And hopefully he can work his way out of the 5th inning. And this one, however, is hit into left field for a base hit, so it's 2-2. Or I'm sorry, on the 2-2 count, Real Muto singles in the left field, so there's a runner on first now with 2 out. And again, we hope Fried can make it through the 5th inning. And so here is Rhys Hoskins, cleanup man, batting .270, 14 home runs and 47 driven in. Crusher, how's it going down there in the Panhandle? What's up in Northwest Florida on a Friday night? It's been nice and cool here in Metro Atlanta over the last few days, including yesterday's game. That businessman special, it didn't get above 80 all day long. It was perfect. And about the same today. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Hoskins. In there. Curveball. Strike 1. Beef ribs. Oh, hell yes. Runner on first, 2 outs. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Hoskins. Low, it's 2-1. Tell us about them ribs, man. Was that for lunch? Is that what's for dinner tonight? Do tell. And here's the 2-1 pitch to Hoskins. Oh, where was that? That was right in there. Called a ball. You got to be kidding me. Oh, that's right. Crusher was it. You know, we thought we heard about the last local beach club in Panama City Beach being Schooners. Apparently, that's not correct. There's at least one other local beach club, and Crusher was at that today. I saw the pictures. And that's ball 4. So Hoskins is aboard. Runners are on first and second. And now Jay Bruce steps in with 2 out. So Jay Bruce, 19 home runs on the year. So 2 outs. Here comes the first pitch to him. It is fouled away. 0-1. Yeah, Gibby, that was an awful call. Where the hell was that? We saw on the strike zone graphic that was, it wasn't even like a borderline pitch. Here's the 0-1 to Jay Bruce. It's outside. The 1-1 pitch to Jay Bruce. Instead, he steps off the rubber. No pitch. Here's the 1-1. Swung on a missed. 1-2. Here we go. 1-2 pitch to Jay Bruce. There are 2 outs and 2 on. Bounces up there. McCann makes a nice stop. And Crusher has an alert. If you are in the Panama City area, head over to Winn-Dixie. Right now, they've got steamed crab legs, $7.99 a pound, pre-cracked. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Jay Bruce. Outside, gets away. McCann doesn't know where it is, and the runners advance. So now we have runners on second and third, a wild pitch, and a 3-2 count. And if you log on to treasurehunt.ga right now, a Phillies zombie night Franco Stein. can be yours. Here's the 3-2 pitch. This one bounces up. That's ball 4. And on the wild pitch, a runner scores. Damn. That's whack. So ball 4 was also a wild pitch. So the runner on third scored off of that. It's 5-1 Phillies. Things are unraveling quickly for Max Fried, and the human peanut says, that's it. Hit the showers, young man. So, in the top of the 5th with 2 outs and runners on the corners, the Phillies are up 5-1, and we have a pitching change. The Verizon wireless call to the bullpen has been made, and we'll be right back after this. Dan Winkler is in, and let's see if he can put out the fire. It's 5-1 in the top of the 5th. 2 outs, runners on the corners, and the pitch is fouled back. Good point by Sergeant Gibby. This inning could have been over 2 batters ago if the umpire had made some of the right calls. Abso-freaking-lutely. And thanks to Gibby for being on board with us. Hit us up in the dugout. Let us know what your thoughts are on this game. The 0-1 pitch is in there. Strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch to Kingery. Instead, the first runner is back. Hit it, Crusher. Get us on Facebook. Let's go wide and large tonight. Throw back to first again, and the runner is safe. The 0-2 pitch to Kingery with 2 outs. Let's do it. Let's get it here. And we do. Swung on a miss, strike 3. But the Phillies tack on another run. And the Braves, and we keep saying this, and this time we're serious about it. It is time to go to freaking work here on this Friday night. Baseball game brought to you by Waffle House and TreasureHunt.ga. It is 5-1 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. A-Bomb is my name, and you're watching Coast to Coast. Bottom of the fifth, Ozzy Albies leading things off. The 8th place man for the Braves. Here comes the pitch to him. It is a little bit high, ball 1. Pitcher spot due up next. And you know we're going to see a pinch hitter there, and then it will be Acuna. The 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike. One pitch is high. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Phillies 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors, 1-4-1 tonight for the Braves. 2-2 pitch, put in play. Grounded over to the second baseman, onto first. Just got him. Out number 1 in the 5th. That bites. It is being looked at, however. And it looks like we're going to have a challenge. Braves think he's safe. Welcome Nathaniel, legendary fan on board. In the dugout on a Friday night. Thanks for being here. Welcome in Rayquaza Gamer. Hello, guys. Make sure if it's your first time in, hit and smash that subscribe button, and we would appreciate that. A challenge is underway. Announcers think he's going to be safe. This one is now in the hands of the replay officials in New York City. And so we're just kind of twiddling our thumbs, waiting for the replay call, and he is safe. The call is overturned, and Ozzy is on with a leadoff infield single. And so Winkler is batting. Okay. We're in the bottom of the fifth, so we can't afford another pinch hitter and another reliever. So Winkler is batting. He's showing bunt, and he takes a strike. Glad to have the Bone Crusher on board. And Crusher, can you confirm, are you doing the game tomorrow night? There is a 7:20 Eastern start between these two teams, and it happens Saturday night. Are you carrying that game on your YouTube channel? Winkler fouls it away on a bunt attempt. It's 0-2. All right, so we see the Bone Crusher has confirmed he is, in fact, live streaming and reacting to the game tomorrow night between the Braves and the Phillies. It's 7:20 Eastern, and go ahead and click on the info button. And look at that. Nice bunt with 2 strikes. Winkler gets it down in self-defense, and it's very successful. Sack successful. Runner on second now with 1 out. And the top of the order coming up, that is Ronald Acuna, in case you did not know. Click on the info button, top right of my screen, and you will now see the Bone Crushers channel right there. And it looks like he might have picked up a sub tonight. Crusher, you're at 67. Way to go. And Crusher says that I'm at 109. So if we can hit 110 before the night is over, that would be dope. So Acuna steps in there. It's 0-1. This one is hit to center field. Can of corn out number 2. Ozzie, however, tags and moves over to third base with 2 out now, and the batter will be Dansby. So, come on, Dansby. Can we get a run in for crying out loud with 2 outs? Let's get some lightning going here. Dansby's 0 for 2. And he looks at strike 1. Dansby's 0 for 2. Come on, guys. We got to scratch and claw our way back into this thing. A run here would be key. Pitch is outside. It's 1-1. One pitch to Dansby. Hit too short. Throw to first. Out number 3. Nothing doing. So that sucks. Braves cannot push one across. Still got time, but we're running out of outs. But we know this team has the ability to come back late, so let's hope that's what we're in for. I'm going to leave you now with just a little bit of a band called Green Day. They're from the 90s, and they are still around today. The lead singer's name is Billy Joe. Okay, so we're going to leave you with that and be right back after these important messages. It's A-Bomb. All right, we're back. Top of the sixth inning, and there's out number one. Pop up. Winkler's in there, and we've got an interview going on at the same time. We want to be sensitive to this because it is the Community Heroes Week at the Braves ballpark at SunTrust. So the Braves are highlighting, inspirational people from around the community. But the problem is they're honoring them during the game. So we've got this interview going on instead of hearing what the game is. So we're back, and we've got a 1-0 count on Hernandez with one out. And we've got a very touching story about a homeless member of the community. And so here's the pitch to Hernandez. Swung on and missed. And thankfully they've got it in a split screen now to where we can actually see the game. That's all I care about. Keep the interview going forever now. All right, here's the pitch. It is strike two. It's 2-2. The pitch, swung on a miss, strike three. Winkler strikes him out. TreasureHunt.ga is our sponsor. Go there, click Sports Fans. And with two outs and nobody on, the Braves are hoping to keep it right here. Keep the score right here, as it were. That is. And the pitcher's up. Nick Pivetta still in the game, and he has a 1-0 count on him. The pitch is in there. It's 1-1. He's had an impressive game tonight. Anytime the Braves have threatened, he's shut the door. Hits one over to the second baseman. Ozzie Albies throws on to first. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Way to go for Winkler. That is going to do it for the fifth. We now roll into the sixth inning on a Friday night. Did you like the show Night Court from back in the day? You remember that one? It had the wacky, nerdy judge. And it had John Larroquette, a young John Larroquette, as the sarcastic lawyer. It had Bull, the tall guy with a shiny chrome dome. And it had some old lady with a real deep voice, and she smoked 3 packs a day. I can't remember who she was. But if you like that show, here is the theme song from Night Court. We leave you with that as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Braves down 5-1. Time to go to work. Big T is in the house. Good to see you, man. Finally got the stream back up and running. Coast to Coast is back better than ever. A-bomb with you in the bottom of the 6th inning. Freddie Freeman is leading things off. And he hits this one high and deep and out of here. Goodbye into the Atlanta sky. Solo home run, Freddie Freeman. It's 5-2. Number 19 for Freddie. All right, all right. Here's the replay. Fastball right down Cobb Parkway, and he did not miss it. So Josh Donaldson up. He hit one earlier. Projected distance, 412 feet. Fouled away. It's 0-2 on Donaldson. That 19 home runs for Freddie Freeman, that is the most he has had in his career prior to the All-Star break. Nick Pivetta. Here comes pitch number 83 from him. It's a little bit outside. It's 1-2 on Donaldson. It's Friday night, clones. How you living? It is 9:14 Eastern Time. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one is over his head with a breaking ball. He had a duck out of the way of that one, but it was only coming up there at about 72 miles an hour. The 2-2 pitch is low. It's 3-2. It's Friday. Emphasis on the word fried. You know, what was that? We were watching like a news broadcast one time. And the TV anchor guy came on and said that. Donaldson grounds one over to third, throwing to first in time. Let's take a look around the National League East in the other two games that are going on. Here's how that stacks up. It's the Nationals all over the Diamondbacks in the 7th inning. Washington 6, Arizona 2. In the other game in the NL East, and the pitch to Markakis is low. It's 1-0 on him. And the one other game has a final score in New York. The Cardinals, in 10 innings, beat the Mets 5-4 at Citi Field. So that scoreboard update is brought to you by TreasureHunt.ga. Click Sports Fans. Duck Schnort, but Segura comes up with it. Shortstop grabs the fly ball, and there's out number 2. So Austin Riley is up. He's 1 for 2 tonight. His average 294, 10 home runs. And the pitch to him, this one's a fly ball, and it is caught for out number 3. So we're going to step away. I'm going to take care of my voice here. It sounds like it's about to go. We'll be right back after this. All right, we are back. got to watch my voice. I guess I've been blowing gaskets all night long. And here's the 3-1 pitch to Segura. Ball 4. So Winkler walks the leadoff guy. Wow, Bone Crusher, I see the Game of Thrones. That's how you found us. No matter how you found us, that's all that really matters. And yeah, anybody that's here from Game of Thrones, we're sorry that your kinky dragon show sucked there at the end. We're sorry that that premise didn't work out for you. I mean, how could that go wrong possibly? And here is none other than Bryce Harper. He had a 2-run bomb earlier. Here's the pitch. Inside. Here's the 1-0. It is outside. It's 2-0 to Bryce. You're watching the Friday Night Showdown. So far, the Phillies have been the ones showing up the Braves. Somehow that was called a strike. We'll take that. It's 2-1. We'll take that. I guess that's we can call that a makeup from way earlier. Two-one pitch. Riley gets it just short of the warning track. For out number 1, runner at first tags up and is thrown out at second by Riley. Double play. Riley catches the ball on the warning track and then throws at the guy trying to tag up from first to second base for out number 2. Nice dart. And here's the replay. Catches it. Foot on the warning track. Throws a one-hopper to the second baseman. And it was Dansby covering second there in that instance. And he tags out Segura. And, you know, normally you don't try to tag from first base. Tagging from first doesn't normally work. Sometimes it does. Nice double play. Riley. And so now with 2 outs, nobody on. Real Muto is up. Pitch to him is hit to Ozzie, who muffs it. That should be an error on Ozzie. But we'll see how it's scored officially. Thank you for being here with us on Coast to Coast Friday night version. And what a night it is against the Phillies. We're trying to mount a comeback, but we got to hold them right here. And Winkler has 2 outs and a runner on first. And that is inside. Ball 1 to the batter. It's Rhys Hoskins. Here's the 1-0 pitch to him. The cleanup hitter. It's outside. The shift is on against Hoskins. Only one player for the Braves on the right side of the infield. And the pitch is fouled away. It's 2-1. The third baseman, the shortstop, and the second baseman are all between third and second in this crazy shift. And here's the 2-1. Hit well to center field, and that one is out of here into the tree. Damn. 15th home run of the year. That one was to straightaway center, and it left SunTrust Field in a hurry. It's 7-2 Phillies. And the Braves bullpen continues to disappoint. So 2 outs, nobody on base. And Jay Bruce is up, and he looks at a ball. 41,975. It's a sellout at SunTrust. And largest crowd of the year, he just said. There's a ground ball to Dansby, and that's out number 3. But the damage is done. 2-run bomb. As we head now into the bottom of the 7th inning, it's time to stretch in Atlanta and time to go to work. We keep saying that. It is the Phillies 7 and the Braves 2 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Time to stretch in Atlanta. We'll be back after this. Yeah, Big T, it has been a really, really rough night tonight. It's is not over yet. These guys are known for making a big comeback. And we're still stretching, so I'm going to be right back after this intermission. Hang tight. Go. Brian McCann is batting. Bottom of the 7th, and he looks at a strike. How you living, T? Glad you're with us. The 0-1 pitch is low. It's 1-1. One pitch. McCann gets into one. It's deep, and it's gone, and it's 7-3. Solo job for McCann. All right, number 6 on the year for B-Mac. Way to go, McCann. What a comeback year he's had. Is he maybe potentially the Major League Comeback Player of the Year? All right, so there we go. Nick Pivetta still in the game. 352 projected feet. That's how far that one flew. Thanks to Delta Airlines for that. Ozzy Albies fouls it away. Count now is 1-1 on him. Bone Crusher says we have 109 subs. Here's the 1-1 to Ozzy. That one is fouled back into the seats. Here is the 1-2 pitch. Another foul ball. So we understand Bone Crusher has the grill fired up tonight. What is on the grill, my friend? Is it dinner time? It's 1-2. 1-2 pitch is inside. It is a very comfortable night in Metro Atlanta. It is 9. I'm sorry, what is the temperature? It is 72. Perfect degrees outside. Three-two pitch is called strike 3. Ozzy Albies is a strikeout victim. Number 5 tonight for Pivetta. That was pitch number 100 for Pivetta, and he's still in the game. Hell of a performance from him tonight. This isn't the Pirates starting rotation. This is the Phillies, and they came to play ball tonight. Johan Camargo is pinch hitting. It's 0-2 now as he swings and misses. Camargo in there for the pitcher. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Camargo. And he grounds it over to the second baseman, throws to first in time. Nothing doing for the Braves in the bottom of the 7th inning. And, excuse me, that was only out number 2. We're still here. And so Pivetta now with 103 pitches on the night. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. And who is batting none other than Ronald Acuna Jr. .286, 15 home runs on the year for Ronald Acuna. All right, and T is back for some more advice. We appreciate that. He is a producer. He says he's basically saying add a little more sizzle to the steak. And so Crusher, man, I might need a little coaching from you and T. And it does take a little effort to do what you're talking about, but that is always good advice, especially for any young person who is looking to become a good broadcaster. It sounds like T is on point. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Acuna. It is low. The pitch to Acuna. That one is ripped into left field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. And Acuna is going to end up on second base with 2 out. And so Dansby's up there. He's going to bat with 2 outs and a runner on second. And so what's going on here? We've got 2 outs. We're on the bottom of the 7th. We've got a runner on second. And for now, Nick Pivetta is on the mound. He has thrown 110 pitches. Dansby Swanson steps in the batter's box. And so Pivetta in there with that 110 pitch count, that's huge these days. Usually you're out of there by around this time. But he's pitched such a great game tonight, Pivetta has, that Good idea to keep them in there. I just hope the Braves can tee off on them now. First pitch to Dansby is called strike one. The 0-1 pitch outside. Here comes the 1-1. It is hit foul. It's 1-2. What I'd really like to do, T, I wish we could get a dual stream going on or a dual audio thing going on where you and I could actually talk to each other. Would that not be awesome? And so it's a 2-2 pitch coming to Dansby. He's 0 for 3 on the day. And it's outside. 3-2. $115 pitches for Pivetta. And here's the 3-2. Outside, ball 4. Dansby walks. Will that be the last pitch of the night? And I believe it will. Here comes Gabe Kapler. That's the name of the Phillies manager. He's out there to make a pitching change. And they have just made a Waffle House call to the bullpen. So we'll be back after this. And we'll let you know who the Phillies pitcher is coming up. All right, here's Freddie Freeman. He's up there with 2 outs and 2 on. Velasquez is the new pitcher, and this one is fouled back. It's 0-2. That was a 95-mile-an-hour heater. So Freddie could make things interesting. There are 2 outs, however. 0-2 count on Freddie. Runners on first and second, and Velasquez deals high. It's 1-2. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's do this. Let's get cooking. Donaldson waits on deck with 2 out. Here's the pitch. Inside, it's 2-2. Go to treasurehunt.ga. Click sports fans. A 2-2 pitch is due to Freddie Freeman. He's 1 for 3 today. That was a home run. Here's the pitch. This one is hit the other way, and that falls into left field for a base hit. Here comes Acuna. He's in. 7-4. Freeman with a 2-out RBI. It's a single. He gets the score to 7-4. Braves down just 3. 2-out Lightning indeed. Reaches out. Pokes it the other way into left field. That's an RBI. So Donaldson up there, he represents the tying run with 2 out. Looked outside to me, but it's called a strike. It's 0-1 on Josh. Donaldson 1 for 3, a solo home run in the second inning. That was number 10 on the year. Bone Crusher's in the house. Make sure to go ahead and like his channel. Subscribe there. Hit the info button in the top right. The 0-1 pitch is low. It's 1-1 to Donaldson. Bone Crusher will have tomorrow night's game. Here's the pitch to Donaldson. Swings and misses at the 96-mile-an-hour heat. Bottom of the 7th. 2 outs. Couple of runners on base. Here's the pitch to Donaldson. Inside, 2-2. Markakis is on deck with 2 outs. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So that's the end of the 7th inning. The Braves do strike and crawl just a little bit closer. However, as we go to the 8th inning, it is now the Phillies 7 and the Braves 4. A-Bomb stepping aside, and we'll be right back after this timeout. Okay, here we are. Kingery is batting. And we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-1 pitch to him is swung on and missed. Let's take a look at the scoreboard in the NL East. The Nationals are up 7-3 on the Diamondbacks. That's in the 9th inning. And the only other game from the NL East is a final where the Cardinals beat the Mets 5-4 in 10 innings. The 1-2 pitch is fouled away to Kingery. Wesley Harden says, "Go Braves," indeed. Got to hold him right here and hope we can come back. Still have 2 more chances. Tomlin is the pitcher. He's got his chewing tobacco going again. And here's the 2-2 pitch. This one is drilled in left field. That's a fair ball down the line. And he's in there with a stand-up double. Nobody out. It's a lead-off double for Kingery. And he's on fire tonight. 11th double of the season. Coming up on 10 o'clock on the East Coast. We're 5 minutes away. Here's Sean Rodriguez, third baseman. He's 1 for 3 tonight. He's the 7th place hitter. And Tomlin deals. Swung on and missed. Fastball. Oh, T, yeah, I was talking about, yeah, it would be cool if you could call in. I haven't figured that out yet. That's something we're working on. But once we do get that figured out, we will definitely have you call in the show if and when I can figure out how to make that happen. We'd like to have all kinds of callers on the show. Bone Crusher is already on that. He is taking phone calls, getting listeners on the air. That's what we want to do around here, too. The pitch is bunted, and it's a good one. Only plays at first, so it's a successful sacrifice bunt. Runner moves over to third base with only 1 out. Crusher, hope you're still on board with us. Yeah, we've got 10 watching. Thank you so much. Pitch to Hernandez. Is in there for a strike. It's 0-1 on him. He's 0 for 3 tonight. A 0-1 pitch is inside. It's 1-1. Shift is on. 1-1 pitch, fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Hit well. Is that going to get out? Nope, it's not. Acuna catches it on the warning track, and that's a sac fly. 8-4 Phillies. Nobody on, 2 out, a run in. And the Braves are going to have to come up with 4 runs now to tie the ball game. And here's Nick Williams. He's a pinch hitter. And he looks at a strike right down the middle. Okay, so it's an 0-2 count on the pinch hitter, Williams. Here comes the pitch. Hit hard and back to the wall, but not deep enough. Markakis again on the warning track. These guys are going deep, but not quite deep enough. But one of those fly balls did end up scoring a run on the sac fly. So we now go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Braves are down by 4. We'll be back. We are back. Come on now, guys. Jose Alvarez is the pitcher. And he's in there against Markakis, who was 0 for 3 tonight. This is Coast to Coast. I am A-Bomb. Thanks for being along for the ride. We understand the Bone Crusher is at a gas station. He'll be back with us soon. Here comes the 2-0 pitch to Markakis. High, 3-0. Markakis has 6 home runs on the year. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 4. Good start. Leadoff walk. Okay, then. And who's up? Austin Riley's up. He looks at a ball. So that's 5 consecutive balls for Alvarez, who has just come into the game after that Waffle House pitching change. The play-by-play tonight is all brought to you by treasurehunt.ga. Click Sports Fans. So a mound visit, and now a 1-0 pitch is due to Austin Riley. He's 1 for 3 tonight. He fouls that pitch away. It's 1-1. If it's your first time with us, we would appreciate if you would smash the sub button. The 1-1 pitch. That's swung on a missed. He was late on the 91-mile-an-hour slider. And it's a final. Nationals beat Arizona 7-3. Sorry, Mathcar 1877 if you're watching. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He could not hold up on that check swing. So that's out number 1. Brian McCann is up. McCann jacked one, his last at bat. That was number 6 on the night for him. So here he is with 1 out and a runner on first. That pitch was way outside, yet it was called a strike, and McCann let the umpire know about it. And this umpire's had a rough time tonight. The announcers are talking about it. He's goofed on a lot of calls, but this time it's a ball. The 1-1 pitch is hit to the pitcher. He throws over to first. That's out number 2. Runner on first was able to advance to second. Sorry to hear that, Mathcar 1877. Yeah, they just reported that final score. The Washington Nationals won tonight. Unfortunately, we don't want to hear that here in Braves country. We never want to hear that. So Ozzy Albies is up there with 2 outs and a runner on second base. And the first pitch is a ball. Here's the 1-0 pitch outside. It's been a tough night for the Braves, too. And a 2-0 pitch to Ozzie, batting right-handed this time. Strike one. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Ozzie. Swung on a miss. T, yeah, I've been watching your comments. Yeah, I'm not sure which one, but we're all good. It's base hit. Ozzie gets one into center field. Here comes Markakis to the plate. He does score, and it's 8-5. Little 2-out magic. Ozzie comes through. Yeah, Mathcar. Yeah, the Nationals are not a threat. But we still want them to lose just because they're in the East and we don't like them. So Ozzie just kind of reached out and poked that one into center field for the base hit. And in the meantime, or in the process that is, picked up an RBI. Markakis slides in just ahead of the tag. And looks like we're going to have a pitching change again. Sure enough, Gabe Kapler is coming out to the mound. And we will be back and let you know who the new Phillies pitcher is going to be right after this. I'm A-Bomb. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hopefully we are in for an exciting finish in tonight's game. It's 8-5 Phillies, and the Braves are batting in the bottom of the 8th. We'll be back. Ramos is pitching. And the pitch to Culberson, who is pinch hitting, is fouled away. Runner on first. 2 out. Culberson pinch hitting for the Braves. Crush that subscribe button if it's your first time in. And also, check us out. Hit us up in the dugout. Let us know where you're watching. The 0-1 pitch to Culberson. That's a foul ball. A Acuna would be next. There are 2 outs in the inning, so let's see what Culberson can do. Ninja Pro Laser saying, let's slap some cheeks. Yeah, dog. Not sure how to interpret that, but if it means hit a home run, I'm all for it. Oh, and they said Dansby did not go. He held up there. So the count is 1-2. Here we go, the 1-2. This one's put into play into right field. What's it going to do? It's going to fall in. Bounces in there. Culberson up against the wall. Here comes Ozzie. He's going to score. And it's a triple for Culberson. It is 8-6. It is 8-6. Triple on a pinch hit by Culberson. Charlie Clutch does it again. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Charlie Clutch for 3 on the triple. That's his 2nd of the year. Here's Ronald Acuna. Ball 1 to him. There's a runner on 3rd and 2 out. Hope the Crusher is enjoying this one down in the Panhandle. We know it's also being broadcast on 104.3 FM. And that's a strike. Acuna swings and misses. The 1-1 pitch to Acuna. Outside. Dansby Swanson is on deck. Yeah, it's hard to, man, these guys, it is hard to mix up. I'm sorry, it's easy to mix up Dansby and Culberson, in fact. And the 2-1 pitch is outside. It's 3-1. In fact, there's a bobblehead that's like the Culberson-Swanson mixed bobblehead. A-Bomb is working hard tonight. Thanks so much, Crusher. And so the 3-1 pitch to Acuna with 2 out. Here it is. That's in there. Strike 2. Some kind of mysterious bug is flying right around my head. Excuse me there. It's 3-2. The pitch to Acuna is fouled away. All right. I did not acknowledge that fact. T. Thanks for that nugget. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Acuna. This one is hit to 3rd and throw over to 1st. And that'll take care of the side. Side retired. And the 8th inning is over. But the Braves crawl back just a little bit more within 2. And now we head to the 9th inning. To the top of the 9th we go. and the Braves are down 2 runs. So we're going to step aside, rest my voice. Gary Blevins on the mound for Atlanta. We're in the top of the 9th. And in fact, I'm going to rest my voice for the top of the 9th. So the dugout's going to remain wide open. Crusher will still be moderating in there. I'm going to still jump in there and comment, but I'll be back for you in the bottom of the 9th. So let's hope the Braves can hold them right here where we are. And then I'll be back with you after the Phillies bat here in the top of the 9th. Don't go anywhere. All right, we are back. We are going to the bottom of the ninth inning. Hector Neris is on the mound for the Phillies. And the Braves are down by 2. It's the number 2, 3, and 4 hitters coming up. That means Dansby, Freddie, and Donaldson. Need 2 to send it to extras, 3 to walk off. And Dansby Swanson 0 for 3 tonight, 263, 13 home runs, and 43 ribbies. Thanks to Ninja for calling the action in between innings while I was resting my pipes. Thanks so much. Here is the 0-1 pitch to Dansby. It's low. So let's come back and win this thing. Braves have scored runs in the 6th, 7th, and 8th innings. And Dansby starts it off with a base hit to left field. It's a single. Yes. Dansby on first. And as Bone Crusher likes to say, can we turn out the lights in this inning? We'll see. Make sure to visit treasurehunt.ga. Click Sports Fans. Here's the pitch to Freddie Freeman. It is a little bit low. It's 1-0. He's 2 for 4. And he has a home run on the night. It was number 19 on the season. Here's the 1-0 pitch to him. Inside. 2-0. Bone Crusher has the game tomorrow night. This would be a good time to hit the info button on the top right of my screen. It'll take you right to Bone Crusher's channel, and you can subscribe there. He's got tomorrow night's action. 2-0 pitch is low. It's 3-0. So Neris has come on and has not gotten the job done. He was taking all the way, and that one was right down Cobb Parkway for a strike. It's 3-1 to Freddie. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Smash foul. It's 3-2. And if you're cruising Cobb Parkway, why not stop into the Kentucky Fried Chicken? Right there by Cobb Parkway and SunTrust Stadium. We'll tell you all about that next stream. In fact, KFC is going to be sponsoring our next stream. We've just gotten confirmation on that. Here's the payoff pitch to Freddie with a runner on first. Nobody out. Instead, time is called. And Ninja Pro Laser has to go, man. Rough time to have to get out of here, but of course this stream will be up for you if you want to watch it later on. It'll be right there. Thank you, sir. It has, in fact, been a pleasure. Peace. And Freddie Freeman down on strikes. Damn. And so runner on first now with 1 out, and Josh Donaldson comes up. And okay, Ninja, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, sir. Thank Thank you, Madeira. Let's go Braves indeed. Let's get it. Donaldson could tie it up if he can go yard again. He did that earlier tonight. Pirates won today 11-0 over the Marlins. Crusher is synced with us. Thank you. If you're looking for a second screen, that's what you need to do. I don't have any delay going on coming from the OBS software. The only delay that's coming at you tonight is from the internet, which is only a few seconds. So hit that DVR pause button for about 3-4 seconds, and then you'll be synced up with us if you're into the second screen. Otherwise, keep it right here. If you're driving around in your tractor trailer, maybe you're hauling a bunch of lunch meat in that 53-foot beast. And there's a tapper. One play, and that's to first base. Donaldson is out, and the runner advances to second. And so now Dansby is on second with 2 out. If you are in between affiliates, make sure to keep us right here for the rest of the short broadcast. It looks like we're almost done with this thing, unfortunately. So it's Markakis up. There are 2 outs. Braves down by 2. There's a runner on second base. Thanks to all who have hung out with us this entire time. We're 3.5 hours into this stream. We started this thing 7:20. And Markakis looks at ball 1. One-0 pitch is low to Markakis. And Riley is on deck. So a 2-0 pitch due to Markakis. Here it is. Outside. Nearest on the hill for the Phillies. Here's the 3-0 pitch to Markakis. And there we go. It's upstairs, and that was almost like the intentional walk. So we've got 2 runners on, 2 outs, and Austin Riley is up. All right, Austin Riley. No matter what you do, we're good. I mean, you've already hit 10 home runs this year. And he swings and misses at the inside fastball. Wish he'd have laid off that one. But this is a 21-year-old kid. The 0-1 pitch. Low. He laid off. It's 1-1. Auto Dad is in. Yeah, let's walk this one off, man. Wouldn't that be something? On deck, McCann. Here's the pitch. Damn it, he swung on a miss and another ball low. It's now 1-2 on Austin Riley. All right, here we go. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Last chance. Swing and hit into left field. That's down for a base hit. 1 run scores. Riley on second base. It's not over yet, folks. How did Jay Bruce stop that with his bare hand, by the way? Damn. Damn, that almost let the Braves tie it up as it is. As it is. The Braves are still down by 1 run. Riley coming through in the clutch. And look at the bare hand grab by Jay Bruce. All right, Riley getting it done with a double. So who's up now? Runners on second and third. It's McCann. All right, so we've got 2 outs. We've got runners on second and third. A base hit could score 2. And Brian McCann is the man batting. All right, let's do this. Pitch is low, ball 1 to McCann. Ozzie Albies would be next. There are 2 outs. McCann with a single and a solo home run. He looks at ball 2. That one was up there at 96. One hell of a game we've had. And if we can win this thing, all hell will break loose in East Cobb on a Thursday night. I'm sorry, on a Friday night. Here's the pitch. And McCann swings and misses. That would have been ball 3. Damn it. This SunTrust Field crowd is up on their feet and making some noise. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 2. That would have been ball 3 as well. So the Braves once again down to their final strike in this baseball game. And here comes that pitch. This one is served into. Oh, it falls in there for a base hit. The Braves are going to win this game. McCann does it. That falls in there. Walk-off win. I thought somebody was going to catch that ball. Instead, it's in there. Braves win the game 9-8. You can put it on the board. Yes. Mando called it, and it is, in fact, Bedlam in Atlanta. Braves beat the Phillies in the bottom of the 9th and walk off to win this one. Final score, Atlanta Braves 9, Phillies 8. Here's the pitch. Brian McCann reached out and served it into left field. That one fell in there. I can't believe nobody tried to dive for it. It fell in between 2 outfielders. Somebody should have and could have dove for that ball, but nobody did. It falls in, and McCann hits your game winner. Sergeant Gibby says, let's go. Yes. How about that, Braves fans? And just like that, the Braves have a 2.5 game lead in the National League East as they beat the Phillies on a Friday night. Your final score from SunTrust: Atlanta 9, Philadelphia 8. Listen to this crowd indeed. So a Waffle House walk-off win on a Friday night. Much love indeed, everybody involved. So it is A-Bomb once again with your final score. It is Atlanta 9, Philadelphia 8. Thanks so much, Bone Crusher. Thanks so much, Mandro from San Jose. Sergeant Gibby on board, Auto Dad, Ninja Pro Laser, and everybody else who contributed to this great stream tonight. It was well worth the wait to hang out to the very end of this one. Brian McCann is your hero on a Friday night. A-Bomb, gonna see you on our next stream, whenever that is. Bone Crusher has it tomorrow night for you, 7:20 Eastern, Braves, Phillies. Bone Crusher once again has that one for you. You can find him up in the top right on the info button on my window. Okay then, so with all that, thank you so much. We'll see you next time. A-Bomb is out.